I think the Lakers just found the perfect starting five to actually go out there and win more games both on the offensive side, but most importantly on the defensive side. I don't know if they got a huge win against the Phoenix Suns, but in today's video, I'm going to be talking about the changes the Lakers made with their starting five and going over the 5 standout players against the Phoenix Suns. We'll be doing some film breakdown on this and going over a lot of stats to help you better understand how the Lakers are probably going to be a lot better going into these next stretch of games. If you're new to the channel, what are you doing? Hit that like button and subscribe to the channel just to be notified whenever I make a new video. But enough me talking, let's get right into the first standout player on the Lakers, and I really have to talk about Cameron Reddish. He got inserted to the starting lineup, I think it was for Austin Reeves, and now Austin Reeves is coming off the bench. I think Cameron Reddish's impact on the defensive side of things is really going to help the Lakers start the game off right. And even when the Lakers were playing the Phoenix Suns, the first play of the game, I think it was for the Lakers, they got a steal, and the steal was from Cameron Reddish. And if you guys remember, not too long ago, the Lakers lost to the Miami Heat, and this was because Cameron Reddish missed a wide open 3-point shot from LeBron James. But I love Cameron Reddish's confidence because even though he missed a game-winning shot against the Phoenix Suns, he went out there and he hit probably one of the biggest threes to seal the game and put it out of reach for the Phoenix Suns. And in the post-game interview, LeBron James had this to say about Cameron Reddish.
Telling me I should have shot that shot in Miami instead of passing to Cam Reddish. Well, I did the same thing tonight because I trust my teammates and I make the right play every single time.
Cameron Reddish finished the game off with 17 points, 3 rebounds, and 3 steals. And you guys may be asking, how in the world did this guy get 3 steals? Well, let me show you one play that shows how good his anticipation is on the defensive side. On this play, Cameron Reddish sees that Grayson Allen has the ball on the right wing, so he automatically has his right foot ready so he could explode and get the steal. And right before Grayson Allen throws that pass, Cameron Reddish does indeed explode off that right foot, grabs the ball, which leads to a foul. I really do like Cameron Reddish in the starting lineup over Austin Reeves. Provides much more defense and much more transition buckets, which LeBron James feeds off of. The best LeBron James you're gonna get is when he's running down the court and dunking it on your face. And Cam Reddish definitely enables that. Now let's move on to the second standout player on the Lakers, and this is LeBron James. At the age this man is at, it is absolutely unheard of to score 32 points, 11 rebounds, 6 assists, 1 steal, 1 block on 64% field goal percentage. And what made LeBron James even more deadly against the Suns is that he was knocking down almost every single 3-point shot. I kid you not, 2 of the 4 3-pointers that he made in the game were deep 3-pointers. And he shot the 3-pointer at a 75% efficiency. But one thing I love about LeBron James, and I continue to say this to everybody that thinks he's a hog and he doesn't pass the ball around and shit like that, is LeBron James makes the right play every single possession. A good example is once again the Cameron Reddish situation. Cameron Reddish missed a wide open shot against the Miami Heat, but LeBron James continues to find the wide open man every single time. No matter if you miss a shot and you don't hit the game winner, he's still gonna find you. And against the Phoenix Suns, I think his playmaking was on full display. LeBron started the game off very aggressive, and this caused people to absolutely triple team him, double team him at the start of the game. And this gravity that LeBron James caused and double teams really enabled his playmaking to be so much more easier. And let me show you a couple of plays where LeBron James dots the wide open man. On this first play, LeBron James is running a pick and roll with Anthony Davis, and when he's coming off the screen, he immediately gets attention from 2 players. In addition to that, LeBron sees that AD is cutting into the paint, and this attracts Grayson Allen, which leaves the right corner wide open for a Cameron Reddish 3-pointer. I promise you, LeBron James can run this pick and roll with Anthony Davis about 1,000 times, and he can either get a bucket for himself, a bucket for Anthony Davis, or find the corner man. And now let's move on to the third standout player for the Lakers, and this was most definitely Austin Reeves. I really think that Austin Reeves shifted the energy of this game, especially late in the game. Austin Reeves turned it up a notch and he went absolutely berserk. You know, a lot of players in the league would complain coming off the bench, but Austin Reeves is not that type of guy. Even LeBron James said in the post-game interview that Austin Reeves is accepting any role he plays in, and I think that players like this in the league are really going to play for a good 10 years plus. But the thing that stood out to me from Austin Reeves was his playmaking. He was doing a lot of extra passes. He was attracting defenders to kick out for wide open three-point shooters. So let's break down some film on his playmaking. On this play, Austin Reeves is setting a screen for LeBron and quickly slips in. LeBron realizes this, gives it to Austin Reeves, and Austin Reeves purposely penetrates the paint to attract Bradley Beal and get a wide open corner jump shot. Even on the second play, LeBron realizes that he's getting double teamed, so he kicks it to Austin Reeves, and Reeves automatically knows that he has to give the extra pass because there's one man that double teamed LeBron James at the start, and he gets Christian Wood a wide open three-pointer. I also like how Austin Reeves is another player out there that's going to spot up and give LeBron James much more room to go penetrate in the paint. There was a lineup out there with Rui Hachimura, Cam Reddish, and Austin Reeves, and I think that when you pair this with LeBron and AD, that's a lineup that you can actually play in the playoffs as well when you want to give your starters like D'Angelo Russell some rest. Now let's move on to the fourth standout player on the LA Lakers, and this was Anthony Davis. He was coming off an injury, but I think that if he wasn't beat up by his last injury, he would have had a better chance at impacting the game. He only shot 5 for 14, which isn't the usual Anthony Davis, but he was still running a lot of pick and rolls with LeBron James, and I really think that without AD and these pick and rolls, it wouldn't have opened up a lot of room for Cameron Reddish, Austin Reeves, Rui Hachimura to knock down those wide open three-pointers. AD was also getting a lot of assists going. This Lakers roster, I think, really hones in on playmaking, and when you get the ball moving around and doing these extra passes, and when you especially have Anthony Davis doing this as well, that's when it gets a whole lot dangerous. And finally, the fifth and final player that stood out to me was D'Angelo Russell. His playmaking was absolutely incredible. He dimed 9 assists, and most of them went to Anthony Davis, and one of the passes he gave to AD was like a needle threading pass. It was absolutely amazing. D'Lo also got into the paint, got into the mid-range area, and some nights the three-point shot won't go down. That's what happened. He went 0 for 3 from the three-point line, but I like that, he's resilient and he continues to go even if that shot's not going down. And finally, I have to talk about some honorable mentions. I can't leave out these two players. So I went with 2 players. The first one being Rui Hachimura. Rui had 4 steals. That is absolutely insane when you're trying to run transition basketball with LeBron James on your team. And he was knocking down very big three-pointers near the end of the game. And in addition, Christian Wood, he had a very major block in this game. And he and the Lakers were going crazy in the fourth quarter, shooting it from 3. And a good example was when he got the ball from Austin Reeves and just knocked down that three-pointer. He was also that extra big man on the court where you could run pick and rolls with. Wood can also pop out for the three-pointer and knock those down. But the main thing here is when Anthony Davis gets injured, at least you have another big man to go to during injuries. But yeah, guys, I think the Lakers finally found a starting 5 that's going to work for this roster. Let me know what you guys think about this team. Do you think that Austin Reeves should start over Cameron Reddish? Or do you think that Cameron Reddish has actually got himself a permanent role in this starting lineup? That's been all for your boy Mubsy Hoops. I will catch you guys in the next one. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new. Catch you guys in the next one.